Hey everybody, and welcome to the Flamingo Farmhouse. It's so good to see you today. So today we're going to be using our blocks. We have a block set and we're going to be doing a little bit of Christmas happy here. And this is the block set, and it's really a cute little shelf sitter. And we can add embellishments as we like and all that kind of fun stuff. But these are also nice. I made the pumpkins out of them, remember? You can make little snowmen out of them. Do a little snowman face here. It's really cute. But today we're gonna use them just like they were created to be used, just as blocks shelf sitters, okay? That's all we're gonna do with them today. We're gonna keep it simple. Sweetie, kiss it, baby. Okay, let's get going on this happy day. So we have our blocks here, and we're gonna do a few little different techniques. The first one is just gonna be a brush technique. So we're literally gonna spray our block with water, grab our chalk paste, get our brush wet, and dip into the chalk paste and literally just paint this block, okay? And I would always go with the grains, and I just wanna paint the top because I'm gonna do my Flamingo Farmhouse look on the back. We're doing traditional on one side and Flamingo Farmhouse on the other, and we're gonna try and go quickly so you can see how versatile it is, okay? So we're gonna brush that one, just like that, get the black on there nice. I want it to be black, okay? And sometimes you have to do a second coat, but we're gonna try and not have to do that today. Okay, then you're gonna wash this brush out just like you would normally in the sink or with your water, whatever. I have a little bowl that I keep all my used stuff in here, and that works well for me. But everybody has to find their own way, right? To me, that's the way that goes. And then we can also use our brush method on the other two colors. Let me just clean my brush out here, and we will get the green going. And the cranberry, or what's it called? It's called pomegranate, and this one is called pistachio, okay? Or I think it's a new name now, I can't remember, but I just put a little bit of water on there, just enough to thin out my chalk paste and bring it down, okay? And we're gonna do this with all three, just in different colors. And this one, I might wanna make a different color. I like it with the currant jam, but it's just not. Let's go to pesto, because it's just not quite dark enough is what I'm seeing right here. So let me grab pesto real quick. It should be right in here. That's meadow. I should have pesto right here, because I went through all my chalk paste earlier and put them all in order. Here it is. It's way over here on the other side. I moved it. But it's all good. Oh, that one's meadow. Here's pesto. I like the pesto with the currant jam or the pomegranate, either of those. So we're just gonna actually make this a little darker because I'm just not loving this pistachio with it. It's just not quite dark enough for what I wanna do. So let me get some of that pistachio off and get the pesto back on and get some dark in there. And I just have to work a little water in there with it. It's actually turning out to be a really pretty color, and it'll go great with that pomegranate or with currant jam, either one of those that you choose to work with. Or maybe you want to do meadow and candy apple red. Maybe you're a red person. I'm going to be using the scarlet with the teal, because, you know, we have to do Flamingo Farmhouse look. We gotta do it. The hardest part when you're brushing is just to make sure you go the whole way down so that you don't have those little blops, you know what I mean? The little blops of where you stopped, you know? So we're gonna set this aside. And then we will dry it here in a minute. So that's pesto. And then we're gonna do cranberry on here. Or it's not called cranberry, it's called currant jam. And I like to always put a little water there just to add a little happy thin there to get it going. There's my landline, y'all. Yep, I still have a landline. That's where all the people call that want to sell me something or tell me that my warranty's out of date, you know? It's like, yeah, okay. So I don't even answer it. It's kind of for emergency uses and for our security system. I know, isn't that silly? But, you know, I could probably save so much money, but actually it comes with our internet too. So there's all that, right? And I just give people that I don't want to talk to that number. I know, right? Isn't that kind of rude? But it's who I am. Y'all, it's just who I am. Grab your Mr. here and let's clean this brush up. Just like that. And you know, it's just that easy, y'all. And since it's chalk, if it dries in there, it will literally just come right out. And this is our brush set. I love this. It's just sturdy. It's nice. And it feels good in your hand. You know what I mean? They thought those things through, which surprised me, but it didn't, you know, because we have the best company ever. Just letting you know. Okay, let me get my drying tool here. Make sure everything's nice and dry. That's what we got to make sure of next. And this drying tool, it has two, so if you just need a little bit of happy there, you just turn it on low. I always do the full force, y'all. I'm like, I ain't got time for the little low things. But sometimes, I get it, you just want a little bit, and you don't want your glitter to go all over. I get you, I get you. I know how that goes. So while this is still drying, and it usually takes, so like if I weren't using the drying tool, now this isn't so hot it's gonna burn your hand like a air dryer will, you know, or a heat gun. Heat guns are crazy. This won't really burn your transfers like the heat guns do. So I prefer this one, just so you know, just because it's, oops, oh man, look what I did. It's just more forgiving. It's okay, that's gonna be covered up anyways. We hope. We're gonna sand it in just a minute. So that's just gotta sit there and dry. We'll let it dry there a minute while we go ahead to the next step. So you're gonna get a little sandpaper. If you have a electric sander, get that. But we're just gonna sand this up a little, okay? And it's just to kind of make it look a little bit worn. You don't have to do too much, just as much as you would like, right? Some people like the worn look, some people like the crisp look. It's totally up to you. I like to have that nice little worn look a little bit. Now on my side, my retro side, it won't be worn that much, okay? And then you're just gonna wipe this off, of course, get it off of your workspace. Wipe that off, okay, so that one's done. This one we can sand up a little. It feels kind of dry. Let's make sure. We don't want to sand it if it's not dry because then it'll roll. You know how wet paint will roll around? Maybe I'll just leave this one right there. There, I'll just leave it right here and let it dry a minute while I sand this one. I know. So just sand this one up. We just want to make sure they're dry. Get a little of that wood grain coming out and kind of smooth out your paste. There we go. Wipe that one off. And it's ready, and this guy should be, oh look, I got stuff all over my dryer. That's pretty funny. Okay, And let's get this guy, yeah, he's enough dry. He'll work enough for what we're doing right now. Just sand a little of him, smooth him out so the lines go away. There we go. And personally, I like this look. You know, some of y'all might not like it. That's okay. You can make yours how you want to make yours. I'm going to make mine the way I want to make mine. And that's all right because everybody's so different. I should have my apron on, but I don't know where I took it off at. I took it off to go get my eyes done. I had to go get my contacts replaced today because it was that time of year. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get ready to fuzz this puppy up and get my fuzzing cloth here. And my fuzzing cloth, I use it, you can tell. Oh, I guess I had red on there. So my fuzzing cloth, I use it, you can tell that, and that's good. So since it's the first time I'm using this, I'm gonna get it all nice and fuzzy on here so that I'm not gonna pull any paint up. And then I'm gonna lay it down and we're gonna see how this shimmer works on that black. It usually, this is Shimmer Frost, and it usually works really beautiful. So let's see how it works with the distressed look. And I just thought that would be pretty, and then we can add some fun elements to that. Now we have all kinds of shimmers. We have black and purple and blue and coral and red and green for the holidays. The jade is gorgeous. And the red, the crimson red is so pretty. Just saying. Okay, there we go. And let's peel this and see how, oh, look how beautiful that looks. Nice and vintage, yeah? And it's got that little shimmer going on. We're gonna take this microfiber side, clean up the transfer, simply spray it with some water out of your mister, just like this. Take another towel if you have one. If not, you can fold your cloth over. And you just wanna wipe that off. Since we're using the shimmer, I'm gonna go ahead and use a board eraser on the top here, just to make sure I get all of this out. Okay, I don't like the way it sounds. Sorry guys, it's how it goes. And then we're gonna turn it over and then just get the back. And that's how we clean a transfer. That's it. 1, 2, 3, easy peasy lemon breezy. And then we're gonna put it back on the backer and we're ready to go. Always remember, what is my favorite words? Other than where is my backer? Sticky to shiny, sticky to shiny is my favorite. I have been losing backers all day, y'all. I pull them off. Oh, you know why? It fell on the floor. So there's that, you know. Goodness, I have been losing them all day. I've been sitting here chalking. I've been making welcome boards and all kinds of things. I'm getting ready to go to Charlotte in North Carolina for the Southern Christmas show. So much fun. I cannot wait. Okay, so that's that one. Let's go ahead and get our Merry Christmas. And I'm gonna do Merry Christmas in gray on that green, I think. And you guys do your own colors, you know, figure out what colors are good for you. And again, we have to stick, smear, and peel, but we gotta fuzz first. Fuzz, stick, smear, and peel. All right, get that excess sticky off. Just like that. And let's get this going right here. I mean, we could do this in black, but I think I want to do the black on the, which do I want to do, y'all? Gray or black? Black, and the gray will go on the red, and that'll look really cute. Okay, let me get it straight. So it was not straight. Now this is a B size transfer. It's $14.99, so it's 8.5 by 11. Cut it in 3 pieces and you're good to go. Get your squeegee out, get your chalk paste, and we're just gonna do this all in black. This is a very simple project that you could do. Like if you were at home, you could have this project done 15-20 minutes. You could get some extra blocks and use this same transfer to make some for your neighbor for their Christmas gift or for a gift exchange at church or whatever. These blocks are amazing. They're versatile. You could do front and back. You could do Thanksgiving on one side and Merry Christmas on the other. We do have all kinds of Thanksgiving transfers too. And I've seen where some people do Halloween on one side and Thanksgiving on the other. And whatever works, you know, 2 Christmases. Look how nice that looks. What? Easy peasy. You don't have to cut, weed, or get crazy. Just saying. And then we will pick some fun embellishments later. I'm not going to do that right now. But we're going to now pull in all the colors. We're going to try and see if we can do that with this, because that's the Noel part, right? Make sure you're doing that Band-Aid. It is just raining here today. This is unusual for us. That Band-Aid roll, get your fuzzing cloth out. It has been raining all day, on and off, on and off. It'll be like pouring, and then it will be like sunshiny and beautiful, and then it'll pour again. I don't know what's going on. We don't have any hurricanes coming in, so you never know around here. It's crazy stuff. So this is called Christmas Greetings, and you can find it on my website, www.chatandchalk.com, which is way fun. So we're just gonna do a little bit of happy here and make this one a little bit more complex, right? We're gonna go ahead and add some shimmer here because we did shimmer on the other board. So we're gonna pull it all together with Noel, okay? Add the shimmer here. And then wipe your, this is our multi-purpose tool and I love, love, love it. And then we're gonna add some green here on our holly leaf. Wipe that off. And then even though we did the current jam on the bottom, it's still gonna show up because we're doing it full force now, right? So you're doing the same color palette, just doing it full force versus diluted. And then I'm gonna take the gray and do the Noel. And this is Storm, is what this one's called. And it's just gonna, ooh, gotta get in there, Mary Jo. And we're going a little bit faster because I don't want my chalk paste dry out now with the Creamy Dreamy. You have a little more forgiveness time, that you'll have time to work a little longer. I have the older chalk paste that I'm using because I just cleaned mine all out. And I figured I'm still gonna use it until it's gone. So I have to work a little quicker than you would at home. Now, if you want any of this, you just go to chatandchalk.com, check it out. There's a whole bunch of fun there. Look at this. What? I'm gonna go right here and smear that. There we go. Oh, it looks so cute. So stinking cute. Okay, let's put our chalk paste away. Chatandchalk.com, go there, enjoy learning about me and all the fun things I do. And then check out the website. There's all kinds of happy there for you. If you're not part of my VIP page, I suggest that you go there. It's the Flamingo Farmhouse DIY community. Now look, see how cute that looks together? Imagine that sitting on your countertop. Now I'm gonna embellish this with maybe a little bit of ribbon, right? It needs a bow, of course it needs a bow. So I'm trying to think, maybe just some, well, I don't have gold on there. Maybe I do a bow, a black and white bow, or I could do some ribbon like that right around the top. Bring that ribbon down to here. You see, you can embellish all different ways. Maybe do it just top and bottom. Maybe across, just to cover up that little crack. So there's so many things you can do. I have some other ribbon too, but I'm not gonna pull that out right now. Oh, I'm making a hot mess here with my ribbon. Okay, guys, well, that's it, and we have spent a lot of time, 20 minutes together, and I don't want to hold you guys back any longer. But go check out all the fun, and I hope you learned how to stick, smear, and peel as an expert would. And in Chalk Couture, we design, love, and repeat. So we design by deciding what to put on it. We love it by looking at it. And when we're sick of looking at it on our windows, walls, and all the fun places that are hard and non-porous, we wash it off and start again, right? So I will see you in the farmhouse, and